Scientists have been running stress tests on two 20,000-pound ocean buoys at Sequim's John Wayne Marina before they are deployed for up to a year off the Oregon coast near Coos Bay and another off the east coast near Virginia Beach, Virginia. The $1.3 million buoys are equipped with highly sophisticated meteorological and oceanographic equipment to allow scientists, engineers, and potential investors to measure with accuracy the power-producing potential of winds that blow off U.S. shores. Atmospheric scientist Will Shaw with the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory in Sequim says the buoys will be able to provide a much clearer picture of how much wind power can be generated along America's coastlines.
These two buoys represent a significant new investment by the U.S. Department of Energy to advance the development of offshore wind energy in particular.
Shaw says a central feature of the research buoys is called a LiDAR system,
which is a device that is able to measure the wind at multiple levels from the surface up to the heights at which turbine blades rotate.
The Pacific Northwest National Laboratory says instruments have long been sent out to sea to measure winds at the ocean's surface, but the blade tips of offshore wind turbines can reach up to 600 feet above the surface, where winds can behave very differently.
So we're looking at more than half the length of a football field for each of these blades. And that's one of the reasons that these LiDARs on these buoys are so important, because they can measure winds up to about 600 feet above the sea surface, and so that gives us a measure of what the wind is really doing, where the blades are going to be turning.
That information is critical, says Shaw, because it's difficult to know with accuracy over extended periods of time the velocity of winds hundreds of feet above the sea surface. And he says the potential for offshore wind energy is enormous.
The potential has been estimated to be about 54 gigawatts, which is roughly 25 nuclear power plants worth of energy that are seen as feasible in U.S. offshore waters.
Additional tests of the research buoys will be conducted in Sequim Bay near the Dungeness Spit along the Strait of Juan de Fuca before they are deployed in November offshore off Coos Bay, Oregon, and Virginia Beach, Virginia. From the John Wayne Marina in Sequim Bay, Ed Evans, KSQM News.